for the AFC, doesn't need to be said. The 1 seed's the Chiefs. They're going to go 15-2. They're going to finally lose in the division because they're going to be sitting all the starters in the Chargers game there in Week 18. But AFC runs through Arrowhead. They'll host another AFC championship game. Pat and Andy will do their thing that they do in January, and we'll be right back where we were this last year. The 2 seed, I have Jacksonville. They're also 15-2. I don't know if this is right, John, because if they go 6-0 in the division, they'd be the 1 seed, right?
No, because they lose a head-to-head.
Okay. Oh, because the Chiefs, yes.
They lose a head-to-head against Chiefs. But if they did not play in the season, then yeah, they would.
Then it would be, yes. I have them undefeated in their division. I don't think anybody in that division has any chance of beating them. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a breakout season. Talk about an MVP candidate, really. He could put up some numbers to do something like that. That's not who I have, but he could. The 3 seed, Cincinnati, 14-3, 5-1 in the division. Probably their last good shot at it, I think. I think after this year, they're going to have to sign some contracts, and they're not going to be able to keep all those receivers around. So if there's a year for them to go for it, I feel like this is it. 4 seed, I have the Jets. Just like Dom and Ross said, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to really push that team over the top. That defense is looking good. But that's a tough division, so we'll see. 5 seed, I have the Chargers. That one I don't really know. I'm not too confident with that one. I think Herbert has the talent, and their receiver room's good enough that they could beat at 14-3, but it's going to take no injuries. They're going to have all 3 of those wide receivers healthy for the majority of the season. And then the 6, I have Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin always has a winning team. I don't think they're going to be anything flashy or great, but he always puts a winning team on the field. I don't think he's ever had a losing record since he started coaching. That's like 15 seasons or something. So I think they'll be up there. And then Baltimore, I have them at 11-6. And that's another one that it's all going to depend on who's healthy. If Lamar can play a full season, I think they could even be better than that. But a lot of that's going to depend on him. It's going to depend on Odell's production. Then, let's see. The NFC side, I have the Eagles, 15-2, 5-1 the division. I just don't think anybody in the NFC made a jump that's going to put them past the Eagles. I think you could argue Dallas, you could argue San Francisco, but I just think Philadelphia is the most complete team. Number 2 seed, I don't know how this happened. I have New Orleans. I will say their division is trash. Like, there's nobody in the division they're the only team I have in their division with a winning record. But I don't think they'll lose any division games. It depends on what Derek Carr shows up, because as much as I don't like him because he played for the Raiders, he has had some decent years, and I don't think the Raiders made him look good. I think that a lot of the issues were more Raiders issues and not Derek Carr issues. But I don't know. We'll see about that one. My 3 seeds, Detroit. I think they're going to go undefeated in their division. I don't think that division's very strong. I don't have faith in Minnesota. I'm just not sure about the Packers. Even if Jordan Love can put together a decent season, I don't think he has many weapons around him. That defense is getting old. Like, there's just a lot of problems there. 4 seed, I have San Francisco. And like Dom said, that's one that they could be up there at the top, or they could not make the playoffs. It's going to depend on quarterback play. I feel like they could drop a lot, but that division's not very strong either. So they're really the only contender, I feel like, in their division. 5 seed, I have the Giants. I think I'm the first one that put them in the playoffs. I don't think anybody else has said that yet.
Nah.
I like their coach. I really like Brian Daboll. I think that he'll have his team ready. I think it's a tough division. I mean, Philly and Dallas will definitely give them a run for their money, but I think we'll get 3 teams from that division in the playoffs again. The 6th seed is Dallas, 10-7. Maybe Trey Lance comes in and takes over or something. I don't know. I think they'll be decent. I'm real excited to see how they use Deuce Vaughn. I think he can have more of an impact than people are giving him credit for. I've noticed he's been running with the threes though, so I don't know how much playing time he's going to get. But he's somebody that I think could really, really add a spark to that offense. And then the 7 seed, I have Seattle. I have them 7-10, but they go 4-2 in their division. Geno Smith, I think if he can put together a season like he did last year, and they've got some decent running back play, they got him another weapon with JSN. And Pete Carroll's Pete Carroll, so I think like he'll have a team ready.